That's awesome.
Yeah.
And Danny, when did you join the group?
I joined I officially started in early 2004. Reese recruited me, and it was a couple years before I actually officially joined. I mean, when he first asked me, could I sing? I went down and worked out with him, but I was really busy because I've been singing all my life too, and I was really busy doing a lot of other projects. But I enjoyed coming down here singing, because singing in a group is what I love to do out of all the kind of singing that I do. So I just enjoyed it, and then it just came to pass where I officially, just came on full time.
That's awesome. Now, let's go back 1 second where your sister was in a group.
Right. Well, yeah. When I was really little, I mean, I was too young to. I mean, I was probably about 4 years old or something, 4 or 5 years old.
Had that great hope one day I'm gonna join that group.
Well, I remember I used to be at home just listening to her. Well, first of all, I idolized my sister because she was a great singer. Just an excellent singer. I mean, and also she was my biggest supporter. Me and my brother. And I remember she used to come home and be all excited about singing with these guys. I mean, she'd been doing some other stuff, but she was really excited when she got with these guys.
Now, was she traveled with the group as well? She was on the road.
I don't know. They could tell you because, like I said, I was just a little.
She did some traveling with us.
Okay. A lot of it I still don't know. I just knew she was in the group, and I just knew that at some point, one day I came to rehearsal with these guys, and I said, "Hey man, I got a surprise for y'all," because they didn't know this. They didn't know nothing until I came there one day with a picture of my sister and Jimmy and Marshall and Harry. Wow. And it kind of tripped them out. I said, "That's my big sister right there." Wow. So it was something how it all.
Got together.
Yeah, came together. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And for me, it's also something because this being something ever since I can remember, I've always wanted to do this and sing in a group and do something in the business, and to be able to get into a situation right here at home is it's just really something how that works out.
Tailor-made.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what though, Jared? One of the funny things about it. In my younger days, I had done some musical things with Danny. He was with a production company. And one of the first groups I ever had, we did a lot of things in the city. And,
in Youngstown?
In Youngstown. And Danny's production company would be putting these things on. So I always knew he was in music, but I didn't know he was a singer.
Wow.
And spontaneously we would see each other here and there, and then one day I said, Danny, do you sing? And we were contemplating another person in the group, and he said, yeah, I sing. All this time I had never heard him sing before, and then he ends up in our basement doing it.
It was right up
just for fun for a while. Yeah.
Well, what was the name of your production company? We're definitely doing a lot of name dropping.
Well, we did. Well, I was involved with Plan B Production. Was probably the biggest thing because at one time
Billy Jenkins,
right? Yeah. Billy Jenkins and Danny Friendly. That was Plan B Production.
All right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and that was probably, and then because we wound up doing a lot of production for promoters too. We would just. Promoter would book the show and we would produce the show for him.
Understood.
We would do all of that because going from the promotion side when you're responsible for everything to being the producer where you're part of the expense, so you're going to get paid. So that's
what's happening.
Yes, sir.
That's Youngstown style, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I learned that a long time ago. That's right, these Youngstown lessons.
That's right.
And and the thing is, the reason when Reese met me, I was doing production was because I had gotten so fed up with being out on the road.
I see.
And frustrated, I mean, because I was on the road for a long time, and it just got. I was giving that up. I was just going to go into the other side, the production side of it,
and just.
So it really was a blessing in disguise. I got a chance to learn that part of it, but then the itch came back, and awesome. So.
That's awesome. Well, I wanna ask you a couple more questions, and then we'll talk about the Inspire Project. The first thing, especially to Reese and Danny, would be: do you feel any pressure? You have this legacy, this 50-year legacy that's on you. Is there ever any pressure that when you go out in front of the audience, you really have this tradition that you have to stand up under? It is
absolutely. Because there are so many great singers out there still doing it, and we're singing with the Edsels, so and the Edsels is at a standard, you know what I mean? So we can't be anything less than the standard, and every time I sing with these guys and I'm on stage with all the professional guys, I feel like I'm in school all over again. So I'm steady learning, but as I learn and grow, the standard has to be high.
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
Absolutely. Is there anything for you?
Well, there's definitely a standard, and that's what I like. I've always been used to being in situations where, when there's a high standard, that motivates me because that's what you aspire to. I mean, it goes back to it's whatever. You want to be a part of something that has high standards, because that makes you, because you want to uphold that, so that should anyway and drive you to be that.
Certainly.
And to enhance that, when we would go, these two probably wondered, if you guys sang with Jackie Wilson, have you been with James Brown? Have you been with Brother? We travel with those guys on the road.
Wow.
So that alone would put them in a situation we got to come up.
That's
We
right.
got to come up. But
That's
Morris and I have been with just about every group out there over the past 55 years.